So I'm going to make this really quick, but I thought it was important to do a follow-up video to the video I posted yesterday. The video is called Model Y Standard Performance Walkthrough. Basically, I received my Model Y Performance and I walked through it. And there have been a lot of views, a lot of great comments, a lot of interactions. So thank you for everyone that's watched it and commented. But there's also been some questions and some confusion. I think it started by my terminology. I was referencing the car I had as a standard performance. And then I was referencing a different performance model as Performance Plus. And I'll clarify kind of why I was doing this. Additionally, in the video, as I walk through the car, on the back of the car under dual motor, there should be a red line that indicates the performance model. Additionally, there should be a carbon fiber spoiler on the car, which the performance models have. My car does not have either of these. So a lot of people thought I was getting confused calling my car standard performance, thinking it was the dual motor all-wheel drive long range. Well, I want to clarify, I talked to Tesla corporate today. I talked to Tesla locally where I picked my car up. So I have all the answers. I want to run through it all. And I think where I'm going to start is with a screen grab. So I'm going to show you up here my screen to walk you through how I bought my car. So here we are at the Tesla Model Y website. I'm going to hit order. It takes you to two cars, a long range and a performance. And this is where I think people thought I was referencing the long range as the standard performance. But I'm going to click on performance, what I did when I bought my car, and I'm going to jump back up to the top. You can see the white car up there. And if you zoom in, that white car does have a carbon fiber spoiler on there. So I'll get back to that in a second. It has 315 miles of range. There is a box here to check called Add Performance Upgrade. I'm not going to check that right now, but I'm coming back to that. Go down, 19-inch Gemini wheels, black interior, which I did, 5 seats, which I did, and I checked this box for the full self-driving upgrade. So that is the car I bought, and if you go back to the top, that looks almost identical to the car I showed you yesterday, with the exception of it doesn't have that carbon fiber spoiler. So now I'm going to go back down to that box that I talked about. Now when I check this box, I'm going to change the car. The performance car that I own, I am changing it. And I'm changing it to have an increased speed of 145 to 155. By hitting this button, I'll get the 21-inch Uber turbine wheels, the performance brakes, the lowered suspension, and the aluminum alloy pedals. Now, checking this does not add any cost to the car. It was a free upgrade for the car. So I checked that, and if I go back up, the car you just saw looks almost identical, except now you have those black wheels, the red calipers, and you have the spoiler on the back. You will also notice under the picture of the car that it took the range from 315 down to 280, which is the reason I did not check that box. I wanted the base performance model or the standard performance model. So I unchecked that box, and that is the car I got. That is the car I showed you. Now, I think where some of the confusion came in is that spoiler. Well, before I get into that, I want to show you a picture of from the inside of my car. This is sitting in the driver's seat. I took a picture of the screen. I hit Tesla, and you can see here it says Model Y dual motor with that red placard showing that it's a performance model. I called Tesla corporate, gave them my VIN number, and they said, yes, you ordered the Model Y performance model without the upgrades. And they actually sent me the inside of the car sticker, all the paperwork anyway, they sent me the sticker. So I have that to show you as well. And if I go in here, you can see Tesla Model Y Performance. On the left are the standard features. If you want to pause it, you can read through all that, but it's all standard. But here what's interesting on the right is it shows the date it was manufactured, March 2020, and Model Y 41,000, long range all-wheel drive performance 19.9. And then the black interiors included, the autopilot included, or the base autopilot included, the 19-inch Gemini wheels included, dual motor included, pearl white included, full self-driving, that was an upgrade, carbon fiber spoiler included. So what's interesting, if I jump back to the picture of my car, you can see that the car doesn't show a carbon fiber spoiler. Now, when I talked to the local Tesla dealership where I picked up my car, and they said this when I bought the car, this model performance didn't come with the red badge and it didn't come with a spoiler. Now, maybe there's some confusion. On this sticker, it says it gets the carbon fiber spoiler, and you can go on eBay and buy a red badge if it means that much to you. It doesn't, and the carbon fiber spoiler really doesn't. I obviously, if it's supposed to be included, I'd like to get it, but I'm not worried about it. So hopefully this clarifies why I started using two different words in terms of standard and plus. There are two different performance models. There is a standard performance model, which I bought, that doesn't include the upgrades. Then there's an upgraded performance model, which has different wheels, brakes, lowered suspension, all these other things. So there's two models. So I was using two words, standard or plus. Some people might view that those upgrades, the bigger brakes, the bigger wheels, the lowered suspension, the better alloy pedals, that's a plus, that's an upgrade. So that's why I was using the two terms. I didn't mean to confuse anybody. I didn't mean to offend anybody. Some people really got heated over this. I will thank you for your comments, whether good or bad, because it caused me to look more into what I got with my car and check, hey, do I really have a performance model? The answer is yes, I have a performance model. The carbon fiber question is still hanging out there, but Tesla's supposed to call me back. So when I find out, I'll let you know. If you get one of these standard, and that's going to be so taboo now, if you get one of these base performance models, please send pictures. Let me know what it looks like. Does yours have carbon fiber? Does yours have the red badge? I'd love to know. So thanks. Sorry for the confusion. See you next time.